Randall Swarm initiated.
So the following is a couple of lessons I learned today while trying to get into a friend's Super Hornet turret to play a match of Randall Swarm.
Bogey, bogey, scanning. Scanning.
Lesson number 1. Don't overshoot your target. Learn to fly your ship. Lesson number 2.
Ejecting.
Don't eject from your ship. It may move you closer to them, but it also costs you a life.
Stand by for reintegration.
Lesson number 3. Maybe hide their ship behind a asteroid or make sure you're well away from combat when you're getting in, because during the animation sequence you're getting shot at and things like this may happen.
Shields charging.
Warning.
Lesson 4.
Hostiles inbound.
Learn to fly your ship. Don't let this happen.
Forward proximity alert.
Lesson 5. Remember that you can press Ctrl F to get out of your cockpit. In the end, we found that it was actually faster for him to come over to me and pick me up while I got out of my ship. Lesson 6. I found that oftentimes while using the turret to fire upon enemies, I would not see any damage indicator on the screen, and it doesn't seem to make the feedback noise that you get when flying a ship and doing damage as the pilot. But in the end, I was getting kill assist messages, so I was obviously doing damage at some point. Lesson 7. Now sometimes the turret would just randomly lock up, and I couldn't aim left or right, only up and down. This was kind of strange.
Bogey, scanning. Weapon system is offline.
Lesson 8. I also noticed that, at least in the Super Hornet, you have a really limited view when facing backwards because the tail fin is very much in your way if a target is on the Super Hornet's tail directly. Lesson 9. At one point, the turret actually went offline. I have no idea if this was random or I accidentally pushed something on the keyboard. After fiddling with it for a minute or two, I realized that I could push Alt-Space to get my mouse cursor and then simply click on it to bring it back online again. Lesson 10. This one was a bit weird, and it took me a while to realize what was happening. At first I thought I was actually shooting either the Super Hornet itself or too close to the cockpit. But it turns out, every time I hit an enemy whose shields were up, it was giving me the check fire message. All in all, even though we didn't get very far, and were probably far less effective than we would have been playing solo in our own Super Hornets, it was a really fun experience, even considering that the Hornet turret seems to be kind of buggy and really tracks very slowly at this point. I recommend giving it a try. It's pretty fun.